A lot of people don't believe in paid traffic, and it's not because it doesn't work, it's because they just aren't taking the correct steps and little tweaks to make it work, right? I'm going to show you guys an example right now. So this is one of my clients, and when we first started, we were using just his generic images and voiceovers for ads. And because of this, the cost per lead was super high. It was like $73, and 8 leads generated out of that with a very low click-through rate of 1.49% and 3.29 cost per landing page view. But when we went over and started implementing video ads, which is more of a personalized approach, we saw a massive difference. 42 leads at $24.96 per lead, with a click-through rate of more than double, almost 3%. And these are high net worth leads. These are not your tire kicker, just looking around type of leads. Now, what we try and do is we're looking for a winner out of all these ads. And the reason that we're looking for a winner is so that we can replicate that and make more of the same ad to get that low cost per result. So in this case, we found our winner here, ad number 3, produced 35 leads, 5 appointments, massive success with this ad. And out of the whole campaign, which this month has pumped out 10, 15 appointments, that ad alone just put 5 out. And that's step 1 of identifying where the problem is. Okay, the creative wasn't good enough, so we had to step in and create video ads. A lot of agencies, they use just generic materials that the client gives them, but it's not good enough. Usually you need to actually get a videographer, film some stuff with the research that you've done, with the scripts that you've created, to actually put a very compelling message out there. In his case, we had a different topic for each video, so we could kind of cast a net out there and see, all right, which topics are people interested in? And in this case, it was actually estate planning. So if you don't know what estate planning is, it's essentially when you die, you leave your estate behind. So we had a very emotional type video that actually attracted a lot of people who related to that. And that's why I pulled in so many leads. But that's just the first step, right? After that, you need to convert them again. So you've now converted them to click to your page, onto your landing page, but now you need to convert them one more time. So the first thing you're going to see is your headline. So your headline needs to be attractive. It needs to have a good subheadline to contextualize what's there. So we're calling our audience out business owners and incorporated professionals. You built your business and wealth. Now let's keep more of it and extract tax efficiently. Then we have our authority-based statement here saying, listen, we're vetted, we've got 25 plus years experience, and here's what we're offering: free consultation, free planning guide, and an introductory video. They click the button, they see some testimonials, and they hop over here and they get their first conversion, which is filling in the form. So that's conversion 1 on the landing page, filling in the form, but conversion 2 overall. Conversion 2 is going to bring them over to our VSL page. So now they're going to watch a 5 to 10 minute video where the advisor is going to introduce themselves and say, here's who I am, here's what I do a little bit differently, here are the clients I've helped, here's what I think business owners are doing wrong at the current moment. You've already got a free guide in your inbox, but I'd love to have a one-on-one chat with you, and you can do so by clicking below, and we can see if we can even help you out. And that's the second conversion right here. So that is my job. My job is to bring somebody that is super cold, that maybe doesn't even know who you are yet, doesn't know what problems they have, and just educating them and converting them step by step into eventually booking a call with you, and then it's up to you to close the deal. So those are the 3 steps of conversions, and you can see why it can go wrong, right? The creative can be off, or the landing page, the headline could be off, or maybe the testimonials aren't great, or maybe they go scrolling down further and there isn't enough information about the company, or maybe it's not clear enough what the point of the page is. If they click any of these buttons, they get sent back right up to the form. The landing pages have one goal. That one goal is to convert them and bring them to the next step. Even if they book a call, they press the book a call button here, it gets sent straight back to the form. Because then we have their info and we can call them up even if they don't book, right? So that's what we call a lead squeeze page, where we get the lead before they take the action that we want. So that was the video for today, guys, but just wanted to showcase how so many different things can go wrong, and that's why people think they're getting burnt, but really it's just your strategy's off.